Ahoi, dalmatians, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance II. So we are finishing up the King's Gambit, and we have one person that we still need to talk to. And then we are done there, more or less. So let's wait until he's upstairs. And we'll go in here and talk to the last one. Oh wait, he's downstairs. Where exactly is he?
And that's exactly why
There he is.
push too hard.
Burgers, patricians, and usurers. They're without honor.
We're trying to forge an alliance against our
Well, definitely not me, Bull. Why? Because I didn't fuck Lady Stephanie.
They remember well how
Sir Bocek, I need to speak with you for a moment.
a man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Jobst comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you can go to the devil with it.
A few thousand men-at-arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
Toss a coin to your treasure.
How can I persuade you?
I need guarantees of security. I don't want to end up like Rutard.
Of course. Once it comes to protecting property, ideals go out the window.
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot to piss in yourself. If you were in my position, you'd think differently.
But I
have
agreed
a lot
with
of
him.
property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund.
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
Liechtenstein is unmarried.
I believe Liechtenstein is single.
And an uncertain party. Besides, he's inconvenient for Sigismund. Yitka could end up being a pawn to blackmail both of us.
Oh no, I really need to take Lord Capon? But I want Hans for myself.
I'd be honored to oblige. I'm in my prime.
Forget about it. Even if by some miracle you could manage to sire children, you'd die before you could raise them.
The truth doesn't offend, my lord. But I had to give it a try.
Dude, that's
How
brutal. I don't want to
about
do
young
that.
Lord Capon?
The fuck?
He's a youngster still.
Yeah, he's not a good choice.
You're right. I reckon he's not ready for marriage yet.
No man of any age ever is. But it's especially true for young rascals like that one. On the other hand, the Lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on, despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon. If
Dude,
he
that's
agrees, we
fucked
can
up.
Celebrate our alliance.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide.
That's
if
fucked.
he agrees, I'll be happy to support your plan.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom. Things have come to a pretty
This is
pass.
fucked
The
up.
kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop dilly-dallying and go and tell Hanush.
I've got some good news and some bad news for you.
The bad news is there's hardly any females in this whole damned place. There's some old bat standing there with two young girls, but she watches over them like a mother hen. So at least tell me the good news.
You gotta... Why?
You're going to get married.
Good one. Is she at least pretty?
I don't know. I've never seen her.
You're really a barrel of laughs, Godwin. Wait till Hannah hears this. Now, enough nonsense. Let's have a drink to your health and my freedom.
Hi, Midnight. How are you doing?
I'd better slow down, or I won't live to see the morning.
What can one expect from a man of the cloth?
I mean, I tried. I mean, I told him, he didn't want to listen. Oops.
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
Young Lord Capon is going to get married.
If he's got some impoverished noble's daughter pregnant, I'll have his hide. I'm not going to support some bastard.
You misunderstood my meaning. I was the one who arranged the betrothal. I mean, with your blessing.
You arranged a marriage for my ward? Just like that? With who?
With the niece of Sir Bochek, Lord of Kunstadt. Her name's Yitka.
Bochek of Kunstadt? The Bochek of Kunstadt? Godwin, you conniving old bastard.
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it,
Why
shall
is
we?
he so... Oh my god, I hate that shit.
I must sadly decline, sir.
I'll take that personally.
Sir Hanush, I need a surgery for my broken legs. Yeah, seriously.
And that's exactly why.
Sir Bochek.
So, Hannah,
Indeed.
Not a word to
then
Hans.
I will fulfill my end of the bargain without reservation.
Thank you, Lord of Kunstadt.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yitka and the unhappy Lord Capon.
Here's to a good bargain.
Why you fuck up your face more? Just to despise you, Gustavo. That's why I'm doing that. That you think that I'm ugly. That's why I'm doing that. Everybody wants him to get drunk. Yeah, seriously.
I'm still hoping it works out and we walk out of here with a clear plan. But maybe you were right. It was probably not the best idea to gather all the lords under one roof.
At other times, I would celebrate hearing you admit a mistake, Margrave. But if I were you, I wouldn't lose faith just yet. Sometimes all you need to do is send the right man to whisper the right words into the right ears.
You mean you managed to convince someone? Someone influential?
Not at all. I managed nothing. But I have found someone who could pull a thorn out of our side and get some influential people to join our cause.
And who is this secret envoy of yours?
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bochek of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink.
Some
So, if you'll
dirty drunk
excuse me.
priest is the secret weapon.
My lords?
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings.
New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
Oh?
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon
He doesn't even know it, probably!
as her husband.
I tried to warn you. I tried to warn you, Hans. I warned you.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
I warned you.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits. Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
Yeah, he is nice to Henry, I have to admit. I repeat myself. Do I get an achievement if I kill him now? If I only get a game over screen, then I don't want to take all the extra steps just to kill him now. Hi Doc, how you doing? Yes, I can morph. I just nod and say I did. That's fine, Stuff Badger. You just stay here. You just stay here. What's the tattoo you got on your arm? A dragon scream from Skyrim. Hi Himalayan. Hello, how you doing? Only game over, secret ending. Yeah, then I don't care about it. Otto repeated to us several times that it's time to...
He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the King's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp's nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Margaret.
You should drink something, not only give others something to drink. Thank you, thank you. We need a dagger lying in the other room, which isn't possible to get now anyway. Okay.
And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king. You did a good job, waiter. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
He's very nice to me.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for rebels.
Oh shit.
Odorin won't give you...
Oh shit.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard.
Oh shit.
Rabosh will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence.
Oh.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Rabosh falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
These guys killed your parents, but at least they're nice to you as a waiter.
This town all too. And I have some suggestions.
Hi Danielle, hi Kellis, how are you guys?
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Later that evening at Rabosh Fortress. Oh shit, we're drunk. Oh, and the banger song! Such a good song, man. Hi Nemesis, how are you doing? Tracking to the song right now, the song is so good. Hi Danielle, how are you? Hi Parole, how are you doing? This is Kingdom Come Deliverance II. The thing is, what I need to say, right, in my opinion at least, I think it speaks very loudly on how people are treating others when I say this now in quotes because I don't see this at all like that, but when they're lower status or lower society than they are. And I just didn't think that especially Sigismund would be someone who would treat a waiter that good. I thought they would paint him even way more as a villain, and due to that also make him treat Henry really bad. That just surprised me because he's treating Henry or the waiter with a lot of respect right now. And I appreciate that. If that makes sense. Happy birthday, Adam. Take good care. Hope you're having a great day, or you had a great day yesterday. I want to play that song at my wedding, you should. That's what I mean. I didn't think that he would be so nice.
I will charge the enemy with cavalry.
How'd you like a wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France. Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have tasted. Even the French royal court took note of my refined taste. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my advice.
I think that was the expectation they built up to him as a faceless monster. Yeah, and he's not... He's very nice to me.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had a real connoisseur here.
Best barrels? Mon ami, this wine would perhaps be suited to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easing pain. For that, the taste is of little consequence. Give me
If you're on a date and your date treats the waiter or the other service personnel badly, run for the hills, and that's a fact. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more, seriously. I couldn't agree more, man.
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to brighter tomorrows.
Touching.
Come now. What's become of your poetic soul?
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a little?
Well, maybe once. The older I get, the worse it is. Give me a few more years and I'll become a professional mourner.
See now. I'll gladly drink to that with you. Only There's nothing to drink. We've run dry.
Fuck. I've got a tongue like a slice of week old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us then.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friends, and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet on it. I've got a nose for booze.
I don't doubt it. Get sniffing quick.
What's good, Lady Berry?
Sorry, mate. Come on. Someone will see us.
Hey, they won't. Come here.
Let's drink to that. To King Wenceslas.
Any debate going on around it. What does it matter?
It is going to take time to raise an army.
It's a 300-hour game. Yeah, easily. Did I just fart?
Everybody likes a drop of white.
Just farted.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rootard. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of your fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Oh shit.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Oh shit.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Jesus! The surrounding crystals! He can't make it on his own!
Light him up! Oh, smash him on the head!
Done for! Slice him up! Show what you're made of!
Oh shit.
Nice strike! I'll hack you to pieces! Drive those horses out!
Dude, I don't see the Christopher. I'm always pressing left alt that it pans over to Christopher, but it doesn't work out. This is buggy as hell. This is buggy as fuck. I'm sad I didn't win Game of the Year. They did such a good job. It's not a bad game, but I still stand with my opinion. Expedition 33 is way better. Hi, Mine. How are you doing? It wasn't really a plot twist. No, we knew that this would happen. No, the problem isn't that I won't be able to be doing that. I'm quite certain that I will be doing that. But my problem is more I can't pan over to Christopher,
Jesus.
Which is not good.
Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
We underestimate him.
Dude, what the fuck? I'm stuck.
I'll smash your face.
He's had it. I'm getting sick of waiting.
Dude, I'm not playing this as long as Christopher isn't dying, but I don't see him. This is annoying. I can't pan over to him. How am I supposed to know where Christopher is if I don't see him?
Surrounded Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
I'ma just stick by his ass 1-to-1 now. Dude, why is he punching in slow motion?
To me. Get him from behind.
Dude.
What the?
I'm getting annoyed right now, I'm not gonna lie.
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me. Did my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin!
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Oder and Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Jobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
She looks angry, confused. Guys, I have a resting bitch face. What do you want me to do? I always look like a bitch and that I'm annoyed and that I'm not looking like I'm enjoying things. And yeah, I just have a resting bitch face. What do you want me to do? Also, this was really annoying to fight with Godwin. Hi Diablo, how are you doing? Hi Noel, how are you doing? Hello. Took me 5 tries. Yeah, that was really annoying with Godwin there. Where's Henry? Here. Yeah, Godwin just getting out his fist. That's all he's doing. Yeah, there's a lot of loot, yeah. Didn't mean it like that. It's fine, but I had 3 people writing me that. It's my face. I can't change it. I always look kind of annoyed when I have a neutral face. Like, just look at my face when it's neutral. My face neutral looks annoyed. That's my face. Hi Aldous, how are you doing? Looks like you want to kill someone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have a resting bitch face. Looks like you want to kill, yeah. Is the word on your arm in Star Wars language? No, it's still a dragon shot from Skyrim. You look good, and then the fight started and you looked angry after a while. I just got annoyed by the Godwin sequence, because Godwin doesn't have any skills, and the difference between playing with Godwin than playing with Henry is that Godwin doesn't have any skills, and you feel immediately taken back to the beginnings of the game. Prolonged eye contact? Yeah. Hi Niborine, how are you?
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Bergov's people beat me here.
Where is von Bergov?
We knew he was coming.
He wanted Odorin. He probably had no idea they'd find most of Sigismund's enemies here in one place.
I bet he couldn't believe his fucking luck.
And Sigismund will be moving at a gallop. We have to be really careful now. One wrong move, and he'll hang the lords.
Even when the actor behind Hans was doing this, he failed many times. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I bet that the actors from Hans and also from Henry aren't like pro gamers. So that's not really a surprise to me.
Is there anything we can do?
Definitely not right now. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews. Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too?
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do. Godwin?
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first.
Hi, Crow. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good.
If anyone shows up, rush. I want to know about it.
Not have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this?
So much loot! So much loot! This is great. So much loot! So much loot! I'm gonna be rich very soon. I am bleeding, so get the bandages. Crow, how are you doing? Henry Ector is the worst player I've ever seen in my life. Oh no. That's not my horse though. Pebbles is okay, right? Yeah, Pebbles is okay. If Pebbles would have gotten hurt, I would have lost it. Loot the horses? No, I don't need horse meat. Hi, lady. And all of them are going to be naked.
If a horse fell on me, I wouldn't get up again.
One Kronstadt captured, the other off crushed. What have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this? God's punishment or not, brought it upon themselves.
If you know even a bit of actual swordplay, you get the system quite fast. What is that referring to right now? It's like feeling addicted. I'm just a little bit over Cucumber. I'm not leaving any loot behind. That's not how I roll here.
What have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this? God's punishment or not, brought it upon themselves.
Are items highlighted? No. You can heal him, but first let me take his stuff.
Doing our work. What if the old lord doesn't come back? Then we'll have a young one. Soon he'll get married and have a bunch of children.
We can only hope.
No! Oh, okay. It's Matilda. I thought it was Anna.
Good doggy.
No!
What will happen to his lordship now? And to
That
us?
is Anna.
Take care of young Sir Christopher and hope his father comes back soon.
Yes. The best thing we can do is to keep doing our work. What if the old lord doesn't come back? Then we'll have a young one. He's not a little boy anymore. Soon
Oh well.
he'll have a bunch of children.
We can only hope.
Well, where's the pepperoni?
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing. They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
What about loot from the other fort? I'm a little over encumbered. Her carrying 2 tons more than she should. Just a teeny tiny bit.
Von Owlet surprised even Sigismund with that. You should have seen the look on the king's face when he told him.
Well, thank God we all survived.
Well, not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles. It was slaughter.
And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined.
Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them.
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. Do you want to end up imprisoned again? You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Shishka. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join.
Oh, hi. Hi Eddie, how you doing?
Not a little boy anymore. Soon he'll get married and have a bunch of children.
Loot? Could you practice fighting? I gotta get on it soon. Yeah, it's a great game.
Would be an admission of conspiring with King Wenceslaus's supporters.
Was Anna the lady with the money who survived her husband? Yeah, and I really liked her. I'm really sad that she didn't survive those. It's very sad. Like Aya. It's funny. Like Aya März. Where are the dragons? There are no dragons in the game.
You did. But I still insist that...
Hold on. I'm just going to clean it for you.
No one knows where they took Odorin. The others don't mourn just yet. Young Sir Christopher came on. But he lived, right? He was covered in blood, but most of it probably wasn't his. No, thank God. But what would happen to Mummy if
Not me stealing from them after they all got just butchered.
Would take care of her.
Just like it took care of
Maybe
me.
not so nice, huh?
Do not start with that.
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. That makes two of us.
Just tell him. You may not get another chance.
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did you talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the Master's symbol engraved there. Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son? How did...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Bye, Eddie. Take care.
Are you sure? We look the same age, and Martin lived with me and Ma as long as I can remember.
When I was born, he was already long gone. Maybe we are not even a year apart.
What does that make us then?
Nothing.
Nothing
Proof
really,
perhaps that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I mean, they're not really brothers, at least not by blood.
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
What's a Gezerah?
That is hard to explain.
Nonsense. It is as clear as day. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. Ransack their houses and divide the loot. And all that with the king's blessing.
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigismund to be in such a hurry. We need to get back into the city and get the people out, quick, before it begins. Will you come with us, Henry? Every man counts.
I'll come. And Liechtenstein already knows about it too.
Very well. We should get going right away.
Half brothers, one got one half of being a dad from Martin, the other half. No. Because Samuel is the kid from Martin and someone else, which I forgot, let's call her A. And Henry is the son of Radzik and woman B, so they are not related at all. They are no half brothers.
Let's not waste time.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka, what brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do
What
something
camera
fast.
angle is that?
We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course, I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean, but,
Could you stop blabbering already? We don't have the time.
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if you can, come with us and help us.
All right. But could you please tell me what the fuck is going on?
Kubienka's hardcore drunk.
Time is running out.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm standing on a horse corpse, but that corpse is laying here all the time. Mean one got the being made by him pardon, the other one got being raised by him. Oh, I see. I thought you literally thought they were related. Now I get it. Sorry.
Do you think that's a good idea? No offense, sir, but you're no great warrior.
I'm not. But I'm not just going to sit here and wait, either.
All right, then. Let's go.
Hi, Kuma. How are you? I have so much shit already again. Only 2.6 thousand. Love how they let your input determine who lives and who does not. Nice job saving Godwin's brother.
Hamish, can we go any faster?
Who can die?
Settle down,
Does Anna
son.
always die?
If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't worry. We'll save your mother.
And everyone else too. Don't forget that.
You seem to care an awful lot about these people, sir.
Are you surprised?
It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me...
That droid of Sigismund, may his name be erased, would have found some other excuse to get rid of us.
Look, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
Samuel, how... What was the story with your mother and Martin?
Do you really want to talk about this right now?
It may be the last chance we get. We could both be dead in a while.
All right. But like I said, I never actually knew Martin. He once came to Kuttenberg and fell in love with my mother. But she is the daughter of a rabbi. Obviously, she could not marry a goy.
And tonight, you will see why.
If you want, Mame will surely tell you more. If we can get there in time.
We better hurry up.
All right. Schnell! Schnell!
Anna always dies, okay. And who else can you save except for the brother of Godwin? So, if we're back in Kuttenberg, could I go to the inn real quick and put my stuff into the trunk?
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
By the tunnels.
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough. Follow me.
Can only save the brother? Oh, okay, I see.
Passageway.
I would be happier if we could do without it.
We all would, lad. But it has been decided.
Dude, what the fuck is going on?
If they manage to get all the way here, it is all over.
No, I think... I must have just imagined it. Let's keep moving.
Strength 28. Yay! That's level. Just by me being over cucumbered.
We should split up here. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul. We have to take the Torah and warn everyone. What about us? You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us.
Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubienka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
Was that all the contempt you could muster up?
Well, good luck. We'll see you up there.
This way, Henry. Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
Do you think we're gonna make it in time? To find the papers? Save the people?
I pray we can, Henry. There's nothing more I can do. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place.
Maybe we should go a little bit quicker, don't you think so? I mean, I can't anyway, but...
It's strange all the same, isn't it? Hundreds of people must have dug this tunnel. Years of hard labor in the darkness. The effort, the suffering.
And today, God willing, we'll save a lot of folk suffering thanks to it. Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
I think there's someone walking up there.
Go and check it out. If they took anything down here, they mustn't get out alive. I'll gather up my things in the meantime. I'll meet you outside the tavern.
Okay, cool. But first let me put on my real armor. Because I'm still in the waiter's attire. I have so much shit. It's also why I get my ass kicked if I get my ass kicked, so... My god, I have so much. I'm almost done, okay? I'm lying to you, I'm not even remotely almost done. Okay, and I think the last thing was the trousers, right? I have a lot of stuff. I think you can save your outfit so you don't need to put on one every time. True, if I would have saved it before, which I didn't. Do I have my weapons? Yes. But where and how do I get upstairs? Oh, there. Oh no, poor Moses. Thanks for the loot. We tried looting less. Not possible.
I don't know, actually. I saw him go to where his head from a piece of his mind, but never saw him come out.
Bugger this, not a damn thing here. We go back empty-handed. Eric will give us a bollocking again. Damn it.
Even the dress? No. Taking everything. Every single thing that I can get.
Bugger this, not a damn thing here. If we go back empty-handed, Eric will give us a bollocking again. Damn it.
Useless!
dee 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 dee. By the way, I'm sticking to that. I will not leave anything behind. I refuse. Bye, Ruby. Take care. Have a good one. Yeah, I'll also be off in a second. We see each other next week? Yes. I'll be online next week. Man, they seriously killed every single one. That's so sad. But did I get the letter now? I don't think I got the letter.
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right.
Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with their lives.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation, Henry here has already taken care of those cutthroats.
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them. What about your mother? Is she alright?
She is, thank God. I told her to get ready, and we would come for her right away.
I'm really sorry about your friends. We got here too late.
There was nothing you could do. Benavis Hamardes. This Eric is really pissing me off. I've never laid eyes on him, yet I cannot wait to wring his neck.
There'll be plenty of time for that later. We have to go now.
I'm sure Mum is waiting for us. We have to take her to the shul.
You go ahead. I'll lock the tavern and block the secret passageway so no one else can get in.
But sir, if any more of them come here,
I can take care of myself. Now go. God be with you.
Wait a second, Samuel. I think before we are following Samuel, though, just as I said, I think we are stopping here for today. And this is then something that we will do next time. Hope that sounds good. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's stream and today's part of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And if you would like to, I have a hiccup. There we go. And if you would like to, we do see each other on the next stream and the next part of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Do take good care. Bye-bye!